Today, you're gonna be trying foods that are threatened by climate change and that we may see very compromised in our lifetimes.
Oh, that's sad.
Is our last time eating this?
Not the last time eating it, but if we don't act in our lifetimes, we may see these foods threatened.
Not peaches! That's like my favorite fruit.
They're so juicy. Why are they going out of, why?
Peaches are hit hard by warmer winters. Cold weather helps prime fruit trees for warmer seasons, but when they don't get exposed to cold air, the process is disrupted and they don't bloom properly. So that applies to many fruits, including strawberries and cherries.
I love strawberries.
That sucks. Yeah, peaches I think are my favorite, so.
What the hell?
I'm kind of reeling right now.
Back home in Atlanta, you can get like peaches by the dozen. Not only like, why am I losing peaches? People are losing jobs.
Oh, that's a good point.
So climate change is impacting agriculture in so many ways. It's impacting weather. It's causing more extreme weather. Whether we have too much rain or not enough rain for us to be able to grow the crops that we need. Certain varieties can't tolerate the changes we've seen, the intense heat or the drought or the flooding.
Enjoy it, savor it now. That sucks. Come on, y'all, let's do better. Let's do it for the peaches.
I love corn. Corn on the cob is probably one of my favorite vegetables, and then popcorn at the movies is just was
amazing.
Everything to me growing up, so.
Yeah.
It kind of feels like it's kind of indestructible because corn is like one of the most common things in food ever. It's used for everything.
Yeah.
So tell me, what's wrong with corn?
So water shortages and warmer temperatures endanger corn crops. Crop yields are already down by 4%. This also affects meat production because livestock require corn for feed.
And think of all the stuff that like comes from like corn syrup. As an American, I like my Coca-Cola. I need corn for that.
Yeah.
In the U.S., where we have the resources, climate change may lead to less quantity of the food you like, and it's going to cost you more at the grocery store. In a poorer country, they may have really hard choices to make.
Bread. Wait, how would bread change? That'd be very sad.
I'm really hoping she's gonna say it's actually just this type of fancy seeded bread.
I'm gonna let you give me the facts before I just say you're getting rid of bread altogether.
Rising temperatures subject wheat crops to heat stress, which is extremely harmful to their production.
Are there like products that we
Oh,
make
like
with
wheat,
wheat?
like pasta?
Oh,
This is really gonna affect me.
Bread you put on everything, it's a perfect
Yeah.
side. I can't imagine not having it around.
Is this wine?
Not wine.
Okay, I have things to say about this. What? I love wine. This is one of my favorite things.
okay, you started off with the easy ones
Yeah.
first, and then like the last one's gonna be like puppies are gonna be dead
Yeah,
from
right?
global warming. Yeah.
I will taste this
I'm
though.
so, yeah, I will definitely.
I will
do.
listen to the facts while you.
Yeah, I'm very interested in this one.
So wine grapes are very temperamental and extreme temperatures can alter their flavor. Temperature shifts and moisture levels have affected the taste and quality of wine grapes.
So if they can't grow their grapes in the same temperature and climate that they've been grown for years, the taste of the wine is gonna change. That makes sense.
This is gonna be what changes us. Let's cheers to that.
Yeah.
I
We
would
can
not let
change
this
it.
happen.
Not the chocolate.
Chocolate!
Is it on the way out?
Tell me more, Ari.
So chocolate production is affected by warm temperatures and the loss of water supplies. Rising temperatures subject cacao trees to a process called evapotranspiration, which causes them to lose more water to the air, which diminishes the crop yield.
I think I'm also just learning I know nothing about farming or where our food comes in general to begin with.
Between the wine and the chocolate, Valentine's Day might just be out the window.
Oh, that's true.
I think it is actually really easy to make a difference. It's just that there's this mentality, which I have as well, of like, if I do this one thing differently, it's gonna make no difference. But if everyone does that one thing differently, then it will make a difference. So just do it and then just, you know, tell other people about it and hopefully eventually we'll get everyone on board.
Climate change or like the heat, like alters everything. It's like a cycle, like a vicious cycle.
Climate change is really impacting the water cycle around the Earth. It's intensifying that. We're seeing more water evaporate from our oceans and from land. That leads to heavier precipitation. So it may seem counterintuitive, but you can have flooding but also increased drought.
Why? I drink coffee like every morning. I drink like 3 cups of coffee a day.
Yeah, same actually.
Like I said, the wine was gonna be it for people, but this is what's gonna make people
This would
want to
change
like.
everything in society.
It would be so sad to not have it anymore. I'd just be the grumpiest human.
Yeah, we think the world is crazy now.
Yeah.
Wait till there's no coffee.
Yeah, let's hear the facts.
Yes.
The people need these facts.
Warmer temperatures promote the growth of a coffee fungus that destroys coffee crops. Severe droughts have also affected coffee crops.
So we're already in the process.
So is this why like a Frappuccino is like crazy expensive at Starbucks?
It probably is.
The need for urgent action is becoming more clear by the day. We're already seeing these impacts to our food and water supply, and the expectation is that as the Earth continues to warm, these impacts are going to intensify. You know, this is a crisis. It's the climate crisis, and the sooner we act, we can actually lessen the impacts.
This definitely makes me realize like we have to really start changing now, like having these foods and drinks and things in front of us.
Do you guys have any idea of like where to start or like what you could do in your own lives?
No idea.
It's hard because it's all of the different things.
Right.
And there's things that we can do as individuals, like opting for public transportation and not eating beef, but it's such a varied issue that literally everyone has to work together with.
I think it is sometimes very hard to want to do something yourself, because if you see that the big companies and like the government aren't doing anything, then like you just kind of feel lost and like nothing can be done, so just give up. But if every person did one thing differently, then it would make a difference.
Even if you think of it as something as small as like, okay, I'm just gonna be doing this, people are watching you and they're gonna pick up your habits.
Yeah.
Right, so even if it's just like your significant other that you live with and they realize that you recycle, they're gonna start recycling, and then they'll probably teach somebody else about recycling.
Yeah.
If we don't take some action now, like living your life on a regular basis, like with the coffee and like the chocolate that you eat every day, it's gonna change like your regular daily like routine, you know what I mean? So it makes sense to like take some action now. And
And not take it for granted.
Yeah.
Well, if you're worried about climate change and you wonder what you can do at home, there are so many things that you can do. Start with looking at what you buy, making sure that you're sourcing your food or clothing through sustainable sources. You can also become involved locally and let your elected officials know that this is something that matters to you. And of course, I work for the Climate Reality Project. You can come to our website, climaterealityproject.org. We offer all sorts of resources for you in ways that you can take action. There are any number of things that you can do, and the actions you can take locally and in your personal life. It's just a matter of you committing yourself to actually taking those first steps.